letting people tell you you can't do things and you believe in that. Hey, cut that out, man, for real. Cut this up, put it on repeat. Come on, folks. I got some great news for you guys. Okay. The most exciting sports podcast in the entire world is back for a new episode. I'm KSpadeTheProspect.
I'm your boy Paris57, and together we form Strong Arm Sports. Let's go. Let me kick it off, Spade. Let me kick it off, man. So this weekend is a big weekend in sports. This is the NBA All-Star Weekend. It is in New York City. You know what I mean? That's close by your boy. But Spade, with all that's going on during All-Star break, I want to know. Well, first off, let me start off with this. Let me start off with East versus West. What are you most excited for seeing during the All-Star game, the real game? We're going to get the All-Star Weekend later with, you know, all the festivities. We're going to get to that later. As far as the game, what are you looking forward to?
You know, some exciting plays, man. Probably be some alley-oops thrown. Maybe somebody will get nasty and shake somebody. Nice little crossover. Okay. You know, that's about it. It ain't going to be no defense play. Just a pretty exciting game, I hope. Yeah, definitely. But let me strong arm it back in there. Who you picking?
Yeah. Well, now remember, before you go, remember there's a lot of injuries on both teams. Maybe Melo may or may not play. Anthony Davis is out. Blake Griffin is out. So Kobe is out.
Well, I don't know, man. It's gonna be whatever team plays the most defense.
Well, you said no defense being played.
Right, exactly. So, I don't know. I mean, either one of these teams are capable. I would say the West because they got the bigs. They got Anthony Davis and they got Dwight Howard. But I don't think either of those guys are going to play. Is Dwight going to play?
No. Neither one of those guys are playing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess the East. I don't know. Flip a coin. Nobody cares who's going to win anyway.
Oh, okay. So nobody cares about the All-Star game. Care. That's funny. That's funny.
Do you have a team pick? Who you like?
I'm gonna rock with the East. I'm gonna rock with the East just because I'm from the East Coast. I gotta rock with the East. So I'm gonna go with the East. Yeah, man. That's why I'm going with the East, man. Gotta rock with the East Coast.
Okay, well, forget all that. Forget all that. The dunk contest this year, it's got a lot of exciting names in it. People are saying this could be the year that the dunk contest regains some of its excitement and some of the allure of the
Cheeks. Cheeks.
So that means you don't have no faith in it? You don't think it's gonna be dope?
No, I don't.
Back to the old format.
No, I don't think it's gonna be dope.
I've had people say that to me.
No, I don't think it's gonna be dope. I think it's gonna be a disappointment again, as usual. The dunk contest hasn't been dope since like Vince Carter did it 15, 16 years ago. No, I don't think it's gonna be dope. If I had to pick a favorite, which I'm pretty sure you want to ask me, I'd probably jump the gun.
I am gonna ask you that.
Yeah, I'd probably jump the gun, but I would probably go Oladipo because I think I think he's an explosive player, and I think I think he's the shortest guy in it. So I think him being able to leap out the gym, I think will be exciting. But as far as the dunk contest, I'm not excited for that.
Well, I'm not that excited either. However, Oladipo will not win this thing. It's gonna be the Greek Freak. It's gonna be Giannis. Him. That's who it's gonna be.
That's who you got?
Yes. Well, don't make me say his name ever again.
we gonna wait and see how that turns out. But with all that being said, everybody's saying that the dunk contest is back. It's been a lot of other people saying that the 3-point contest is the most exciting event this weekend. So I had to bring it to the Rainmaker himself. Spade, on this YouTube thing, you are known for having the wettest jump shot in all the land. So I gotta ask you, is the 3-point contest the most exciting event this year in this All-Star Weekend? And also before you go, who do you got winning it?
Well, I do want to say this. Let me get serious for a minute. I think it is pretty exciting this year, and they did something this year that they haven't, I don't want to say they've never done, but I know for a fact these events, they used to not allow 2 people from the same team to compete. I remember this because I remember being upset when Paul Pierce was representing the Celtics in the 3-point contest and Ray Allen couldn't be in it because Paul Pierce was there. I was pissed. So, I mean, the fact that you got people from the same team competing against each other. You got Steph, you got Clay out there. It's some heavy hitters in this three-point contest, for real.
Man. Yeah.
And I think it is going to be exciting. I definitely want to tune in. And if I had to pick a person, it's crazy. You guys know I'm a James Harden fan, but I don't really feel like the three-point contest is for James Harden's shooting style.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That quick pick up the ball, release. That's not James. You know what I'm saying? I really see this contest being won either by Kyle Korver or Steph Curry. And if I got to bet, if I got to go with my money, I'm going to go with Kyle Korver, man. Kyle's a sniper. So I think Kyle will bring it home.
Okay, but you forgot about
Don't make me look bad, Kyle.
You forgot about the returning champ Bellinelli. He's still there. The returning champ Bellinelli.
I didn't forget about him. I did not forget about him.
Okay, you can't sleep on Belly either.
In Marco.
Okay, but if I had to pick, I would definitely go with my dude Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is my guy. You guys know that. I love Klay Thompson. And I think this might be Klay's event right here. So we have to wait and see how that plays out as well. But I'm very excited for the three-point contest. Hopefully this will go down as one of the best ever. So we have to wait and see.
We'll see. Let's move forward, though. Let's stay in the NBA, but let's move forward.
Okay.
As you know, with the All-Star game, that means that trade deadline is rapidly approaching. And usually, every year is some team that feels like they're on the bubble, and they're looking to make that one big deal that could put them over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the weirdest thing, man, news came out that the Rockets and Lakers both have interest in Goran Dragic. Now, if you guys don't know, Dragic was most improved player of the year last year for the Phoenix Suns. And the guy he's a very solid player. Very solid player.
Yeah.
And the Phoenix Suns are guard heavy. So if they could find something that they could use, I could see them moving them. I don't know what the hell the Lakers could give them to even make it interesting. But how you feel about this news, man? You think it's a good idea for Phoenix or a bad one?
Well, see, I think for Phoenix, I think either way, even if they could get picks from the Lakers, I think that'll work out. But I don't know if the Lakers, in the state they are in, I don't think they need to be giving up any picks. I don't think they need to be giving up picks. But as far as the Rockets, I don't think the Rockets need another guard. I mean, I like Dragic's game, and I think Dragic, if I'm not mistaken, is a free agent after this year, and this is why I think Phoenix is trying to move him, because Dragic, has interest in going to the Knicks next year. So I think they're trying to get something for him, because I think they realize that he's out after this year. But I don't know why the Rockets would want to get Goran Dragic I think I like Patrick Beverley fit with that team, because he don't really demand the ball offensively. He's a great defender. You know what I mean? He guards the other team's point guard, and I think defensively he takes some of the stress of James Harden. So I really don't see Dragic working out with either one of these teams. I see why Phoenix is trying.
Wait, let me jump back in right here. Okay. When you look at the Rockets, for me, the one thing that's apparent night in and night out is that they only got one person on that team that really can score. I mean, and I hate to say that because I like Trevor Ariza, but you never know which Trevor's going to show up. Dwight Soft. Patrick Beverley's an okay player, but a much better perimeter defender than I feel like he is when it comes to scoring. Okay. I think the Rockets could use some more scoring. So I don't necessarily think it's a bad move for the Rockets.
I mean, you right, but I mean, is Goran Dragic going to get shots over there? I mean, James Harden shoot the ball like 20 times a night. I mean, I don't know if he's going to, he's a point guard, so he demands the ball, and James Harden 9 times out of 10 brings the ball up court. I don't know how that's going to work out. We definitely have to wait and see. There's also reports that the Knicks are still trying to trade for Reggie Jackson. I don't know what they have to give up to Oklahoma City. And their best shot of getting Reggie Jackson, I think, has passed when they made that previous deal with waiters and all that happening with J.R. Smith and Shepard. I think that was their best shot to get that guy, and they didn't. So they still have interest in Reggie Jackson. I don't know how that's going to pan out. We have to wait and see about that as well.
Well, before we move forward, and I promise I'm going to shut up after this, but you was just talking about that was their best chance, and I agree. But in non-related news, isn't it amazing how good J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert look with the Cavaliers? Both of those guys look like scrubs sometimes with the Knicks and look like bona fide role players. And at times, J.R. looked like the man out there in Cleveland. So, New York, you got something wrong out there. But anyway, go ahead, bro.
All right, we can move on. You straight?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, so let's move on to some NFL news. I'm doing the quote fingers here. Controversy arise. Here we go. Jerry Rice admits to using Stickem. He said everybody used it back in the day. This isn't nothing out of the ordinary. Everybody used it. But before you go, Spade, my homie Chris Carter said that he considers that cheating, and a lot of experts are saying, Jerry Rice, be consistent with what you're saying. You kind of was banging the cannon on the Patriots about the Deflategate, and now you come out and say everybody used Stickem, which a lot of people think is cheating. Spade, how do you feel about Jerry Rice?
Well, let's see. Jerry, you stupid man.
Yeah, man.
First of all, back in January, ESPN did a special on the gloves, the receivers' gloves. Because I don't know if you guys know, I guess the everyday person don't know, but the gloves that they make for receivers nowadays, they are awesome. Like, I don't even understand how you could drop a ball with these gloves. They're very tacky, and they got grips in them. They're really good gloves. And ESPN did a special on the gloves and whether or not the gloves were giving the receivers an unfair advantage. And Jerry volunteers the information. Jerry says, when I played, I used to spray Stickem on my gloves. My gloves weren't as good as these gloves, and I sprayed Stickem on my gloves. And everybody was kind of like, whoa, Jerry. Stickem got banned by the NFL in 1981. So Jerry comes back and says, oh, I did my research. I owe you guys an apology. I didn't know Stickem was banned in 81, but I did use it. Everybody used it. And as you just said, Chris Carter was like, whoa, hold up, Jerry. Not only did I never use Stickem, but if you use Stickem, you cheated. And then just when you thought the dust was going to settle, here comes Michael Irvin. You know us Miami guys, some Canes, we going to represent. Michael Irvin said, not only did he never use Stickem, he never had to use Stickem because God gave him a great ability to catch footballs. That boy Michael Irvin, he came in and really fired the cannon. So I feel like, I think Jerry wasn't the only person using Stickem.
Okay.
I definitely don't think that everyone used it. I'm tired of, why would you say that, Jerry? Come on, that's what little kids say. My kid comes home and I say, well, you got in trouble, you was talking today. What do your kids say? Everybody was talking today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't expect ex-NFL Hall of Famer Jerry Rice to say everybody was cheating.
Yeah, man.
So, Jerry, I don't know, man. That's a bad look.
Let me jump back in, Spade, because everybody know I always list Joe Montana as the greatest QB all time. A lot of, me and Spade have arguments about this all the time. Me and people I know outside of YouTube and the show have arguments about this all the time. And does this tarnish Joe Montana's legacy? A lot of the yards that he threw, a lot of things he accomplished with Jerry Rice. And, if Jerry Rice say he used Stickem and everybody think that's cheating, does that hurt Joe Montana? Does that tarnish his career? Does that tarnish his career as well?
I think it does, because just to add more salt to the wound, Michael Irvin said that if Troy Aikman wouldn't have let him use Stickem. So now let me throw in another piece. Because Jerry Rice is saying,
I got another point too, Spade. Because if Jerry Rice said everybody was using Stickem, I think we're going
the same place.
Does that mean John Taylor used Stickem?
Yes.
Does that mean the tight end Dwight Clark used Stickem? Did Roger Craig use Stickem?
Roger Craig in the backfield.
I got a problem.
He was a great receiving running back. Now we know why. Thank you, Jerry.
Man, I got a problem with this, Spade, because I put Joe Montana on this very high pedestal, man, and I don't. Matter of fact, what I want you guys to do is leave your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. Let me know you guys' thoughts, because I'm really talking about this now. I'm really thinking like, man, Jay Rice said everybody used it. Everybody. So does that mean everybody on the Niners? Did the corners use it too? I don't know, man.
Everybody. The coach used to spray something on just for the hell of it. Take them all down.
Words, man. I don't know, homie.
Jerry, well, they gonna hate you in San Francisco for this one. Appreciate it, man. Jerry.
Yeah, man. It's for good news. Thank you. No, I want to thank you, Jerry, because this is a great conversation piece for us. So thank you, Jerry.
And before I move forward, I am about to move forward, but before I do, I want to say thanks to Jerry Rice and his confession. It's no longer a debate. Dan Marino, greatest quarterback in NFL history. All right, so let's go ahead and move forward. As you guys know, it's Black History Month, and the NFL kind of does a thing with the teams where they put out a calendar.
Yeah.
So the Eagles, of all the players in the Eagles organization, somebody got a sense of humor, a bad sense of humor, I don't know what you want to call it, but somebody in the Eagles organization chose Riley Cooper to be the representative for Black History Month in the Eagles calendar. Now, if you guys don't know, Riley Cooper was slinging N-bombs. The only place that you hear N-bombs just being slung around like that is Xbox Live when you're playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Your boy was at a concert letting them go, and this thing could have really gotten ugly. It could have gotten ugly. The league is probably, what would you say, 75% African American?
Yeah, at least.
So this thing could have really gotten ugly. But what the Eagles did was they used Michael Vick, who was, begging for forgiveness from everybody, to be like the forgiveness angel. He was like, I called the whole team in the locker room and we all forgave Riley Cooper. And the thing has kind of died down. Nobody was talking about it. But this brings it all back up to the forefront. Is this much ado about nothing? Is it funny? Is it not a big deal? How you feel about this?
Listen, man. I just want to say this right here shows that we need more diversity in the NFL. Because I'm pretty sure if the Eagles had some minorities, not just black people, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Latinos, anybody could have looked at this and said, hold up, now y'all know y'all want Riley Cooper on February? Riley Cooper on February? I think anybody with any compassion would have been like, nah, man, we can't do this. Nah, man. And I don't know what the NFL was doing, but I don't know if they look at the calendars before the calendars are released for them to just be like, oh yeah, Riley Cooper on February. Yeah, let's kick that out. Let's get that $9 or $17 or whatever it costs for them count. Come on, man. I'm gonna be short-winded. That just cannot happen. It cannot happen. It cannot happen. Come on, NFL. We gotta do better, NFL. It's been a down year for the NFL, man. Not financially. I'm just talking about with the black eyes you guys have been receiving constantly this year. Come on, NFL. We gotta do better, man. We just gotta do better. We gotta do better. Spade, is that an issue for you, or is it enough?
I don't know. I mean,
Spade, Riley Cooper cannot be on February, bro.
I might 11 more mature myself, because to be honest with you, my first reaction was a chuckle. I'm going through the notes and I'm like, Riley Cooper, Black History Month. And then I move forward. So, I have my days when I'm more serious about things. I guess when I got the news, I must have just been in a silly mood. I don't really see it being a big idea. I don't see a problem. I mean, it's wrong, but I don't think it's a big deal.
All right, one more. Maybe I'm overreacting, but one more point. Do you think they was like, let's just put Riley Cooper on February because we want black people to forgive him?
Hell no. I hope not. I hope that wasn't the plan. But I think, honestly, I think around the NFL, Black History Month isn't something that's given much thought. Okay. And I think it might have just slipped by somebody. In all honesty, I think they was just like, okay, we need somebody from the Eagles for February. Who we got? Hand me that. I don't think that was like, we need somebody from the Eagles for Black History Month. I don't think the Eagles might not even know when Black History Month is. It was just February to them. They just grabbed Riley Cooper, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
They know when Breast Cancer Awareness Month is, but they don't know when Black History Month is.
You know why? Because Breast Cancer Awareness Month falls during the season. Ain't no football to play in February, bro. They don't know.
They played the Super Bowl February 1st or 2nd, bro.
You think the Eagles know something about the Super Bowl? You want me to tell you where they was at during the Super Bowl?
NFL knew. All right. I'm done. You ready to move on?
Let's move forward.
All right, let's move forward. On the I'm doing the quote fingers there. On the lighter side of sports here, Josh Scobey. Some of y'all might be like, who? Yeah, Josh Scobey, the kicker from the Jacksonville Jaguars, wants to play Tiger Woods in golf for money for $100,000 a hole. Josh Scobey. First, Spade, before you even go,
that's 18 holes of golf.
Man, let me.
$100,000 a hole?
That's what Josh Scobey said. The money is going to be donated to charity. If this was to go down. But let me speak Tiger Woods. Let me talk to Tiger Woods. Spade, I ain't even talking to you no more. I'm talking to my homie Tiger. Tiger Woods. I want you to take every cent this man on, because they trying to get on Tiger because Tiger down. Tiger been struggling in golf as of late, and they trying to get at Tiger. I want you to take every penny Josh Scobey has. Josh Scobey ain't even the best kicker in the NFL. How you gonna beat the former best golfer in the world? Come on, man.
Well, bro. Well, hold up,
Come on, man.
Josh say, have you ever seen his putt game?
I don't need to see his putt game. He ain't better than Tiger.
Have you ever seen his driver game?
He ain't better than Tiger. He ain't better than Tiger. Because if he was better than Tiger, he wouldn't be a kicker.
Well, that ain't necessarily true, though. That ain't necessarily true.
That's true.
I mean, it's a lot of pro athletes that could have easily been pro athletes at other things, but at some point they had to make a decision. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Look at Dion, look at Bo, and it's others. It's
not the same thing. So you pick being a kicker over being a golfer. If you can be Tiger, then you can be a billionaire. Tiger a billionaire.
Yeah, but Tiger today, he's not responsible for the billion he got. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you why I think it's possible. They might split. I might even go. I know it's 9 front side, 9 back side. Let's say Tiger wins 11 of the holes. I'm gonna tell you why Tiger ain't the same Tiger, man. It's because of you media people. When Tiger had his little freaky chicks on the side, Tiger's a freak. You know what I'm saying? This is an adult show. This is an adult show. I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all.
Okay.
Tiger had freaks on the side, and that kept Tiger right. Tiger would go play a tough round of golf and go get his porn stuff on. Tiger like to pee on chicks. Tiger a freak. When you guys got in Tiger's business and took his freaks, he can't get that up out of him, and he struggles on the golf course, and it's y'all's fault. So what I say, everybody leave Tiger alone. Let Tiger get back on his freak stuff. I think Tiger could take back over. He can take over. But even without that, I think he edge out Scobey. But I don't want you to assume that Scobey's trash. Yeah, man.
He's a kicker,
Listen,
bro.
For a man to say, let me tell you this. For a man to say he'll play you in anything for $100,000, that man know he pretty damn nice at it. He ain't in the business of giving away dollars, bro. Like, for you to even say something that crazy, you gotta know something. Josh, I see you, bruh.
Spade, there's been a lot of people. There's been a lot of people asking to play Michael Jordan in basketball for money.
Not for no 100,000 a basket.
For more money. For more money.
Who? When?
There's been people asked to play Michael Jordan for $1 million.
Who?
When
was this?
Bro, the owner for the Memphis Grizzlies asked to play Michael Jordan for $1 million. The owner. The dude that just played in the celebrity game. I don't remember his name. He asked to play Michael Jordan He asked to play Michael Jordan in basketball for $1 million. You telling me that guy could beat Michael Jordan?
What I'm saying is, for you, well, that's a little different because that guy's a business guy and he looking at a business venture. But what I'm saying is, for you to challenge somebody and put that much money up in the challenge, he ain't no scrub. I'm telling you that.
He ain't about to beat Michael Jordan, and that guy ain't about to beat Tiger Woods. And matter of fact, let me put $15 on it. Tiger, let me get $15 on you, because I'm putting my money on Tiger Woods. $15 whole dollars. So we gonna play for what's that? $1.8 million and $15.
Man, enough of this. Let's move forward, man. Let these people know who your strong arm performer of the week was for this past week.
All right, my strong arm performer. First of all, honorable mention on the serious note. I want to say one of my strong arm performers. My honorable mention, strong arm performer, goes to Anthony Mason. He isn't doing too well. He has some heart issues, and he's currently in the hospital fighting for his life. So please get well soon, Anthony Mason. He was one of my favorite players in the early 90s. He was one of the most raw and rugged players in the NBA. He didn't take no stuff. He protected the Knicks and the Miami Heat when they was going through all them scuffles. Anthony Mason was a goon in the league. He was one of my favorite players, so I want him to get well. So get well soon, Anthony Mason. But my strong arm performer for this week definitely goes to DeAndre Jordan of the Clippers. He had at least 20 points and 20 rebounds in 3 of the 6 Clipper games this past week. DeAndre Jordan, you deserve my strong arm performer of the week, DeAndre Jordan.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
What about yours?
My strong arm performer of the week is a familiar face here on the show. Let's take it to Houston, man. My boy,
Lord.
James Harden, the front runner for the MVP award for this season. You guys know who I'm talking about. That guy who's the best shooting guard in the league right now. He's my strong arm performer of the week with this performance right here. 40 points, 12 boards, 9 dimes. This guy is a scoring machine.
Yeah, man.
He's a scoring machine. And to furthermore make my point, sounds like James might be scoring off the court. Now let me give you a little bit of tidbit on this. The beautiful, beautiful Amber Rose, who wanted your boy, but you know what I'm saying? I'm happily married, so I turned her down. Sounds like James Harden is moving in on Amber Rose since she's newly divorced. She was recently in an interview and said that she got a pretty nice Valentine's Day gift from James Harden, and you know, she talked about him and looked real happy in the face. And I feel like after the 3-point contest tonight, James don't care if he win or lose, because I got a feeling after the contest he's gonna win. So James Harden, for those accolades, my brother, you are my strong arm performer of the week.
Some good points right there, man. So I want to say, hope you guys enjoy your Valentine's Day. Hopefully you guys spend it with your loved ones, the person you love the most. This has been Strong Arm Sports. All as usual, if you new, bang that subscribe button. Also, if you're a regular here, bang that like button. It helps support the show. We appreciate everybody watching. Leave your comments on every topic down there. Spade, you got anything else?
Hey, man, I just want you guys to continue to support. We love the interaction, even if you disagree with everything. Type it in there anyway. And that's all I got, man.
Well, we'll see you guys next episode. Till next one, man. Peace.
Money team.